Okay, I've just finished watching the Japanese Grand Prix of 2024, but before I start giving you my thoughts about it, I'm gonna try and read off the results for you. So Max Verstappen won it. Sergio Perez came second. Carlos Sainz came third. Charles Leclerc came fourth. Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris came fifth. Fernando Alonso came sixth. George Russell was seventh. Oscar Piastri was eighth. Lewis Hamilton was ninth. Yuki Tsunoda was 10th. Nico Hülkenberg was 11th. Lance Stroll was 12th. Kevin Magnussen was 13th. Valtteri Bottas was 14th. Esteban Ocon was 15th. And Pierre Gasly was 16th. Logan Sargent was 17th. And then we had the three retirements, i.e. crashes. That was Daniel Ricciardo was still came. They both, all three. Daniel Ricciardo retired, i.e. he crashed with Alex Albon right at the start of the race, and then Guan Yu Zhou had to retire in the pits. So that was the rundown of the results. Now let's carry on of me giving you my thoughts. Alright, so as I said, there was a massive, huge crash between it involved Daniel Ricciardo and Alex Albon. Unfortunately, it was huge. It was a racing incident. From what I believe it was a racing incident because it got a bit argy-bargy at the start, but it did cause quite a bit of lengthy delay because the race was red flagged. So when we got going again, there was we only had 50 racing laps because obviously we had the lap that we already did, and then we had the lap to the grid, and then we had the another formation lap. So that's how it started being 50 racing laps. But it was quite huge. But luckily both drivers, Daniel Ricciardo and Alex Albon were all right. I just hope that that Williams can sort out the damage and that the chassis isn't damaged, because otherwise I think should it be damaged, I think we may have another situation like we had in Australia, but hopefully that's not going to be the case. Anyway, Nico Hülkenberg managed to gain two places at the first start, and luckily, because they went through the first timing sector before they red flagged the race, the cars were able to start in how they went through that sector. Otherwise, had they not done that, they would have had to start from their original qualifying positions. so that was a bit of luck for Nico Hülkenberg, and then we had quite a lot of cars coming in the pits at one stage. It was quite a kerfuffle going on, but Sauber, the Kick Sauber team managed to have quite decent pit stops, compared to what they did in the first 3 races, because they haven't sorted out the wheel gun issues completely yet, but I think it's progress. But it was quite disappointing for Haas, really, I do believe, because I really did think that Nico Hülkenberg could have made it go through the race with about 1 stop, but obviously that didn't happen, and I was really disappointed how it all worked out for him, given his cracking start, but having I really enjoyed the fact that Fernando Alonso managed to bring it home in 6th position. Absolutely solid points, and I also was very encouraged about Lance Stroll, because although he didn't score any points today, he absolutely did a couple of mega overtakes actually. So and you could see that Mike Crack actually liked it because he smiled. So I think that was good for his confidence. I think the one thing I am very positive about also, but I don't know whether that's good in inverted commas for Ferrari, because obviously it's good that both drivers, Sainz and Leclerc, scored points, but Sainz got another podium, and I wonder whether Ferrari actually are starting to regret getting rid of Sainz at the end of the season in favor of Lewis Hamilton. I really have got my concerns. I know this sounds harsh, but I wonder whether they shouldn't have gotten rid of Charles Leclerc. And I know it sounds crazy, but Sainz is doing an incredible job, and I really do hope he gets another drive, because he's showing the world what he's capable of. But I think Charles Leclerc is underperforming, and I think he needs to get his mojo back, because otherwise Ferrari may question his whether they made the right decision of keeping him rather than Sainz. But anyway, this is we have to wait and see what happens. It was very good. It was a very good race for Yuki Tsunoda, being the first Japanese driver since since Kamui Kobayashi, you know, he scored in he scored points for Sauber at the Japanese Grand Prix back in 2012, I think it was. I'm not too sure, but great drive by Kamui Kobayashi, by Yuki Tsunoda rather, by Yuki Tsunoda. I just feel for Daniel Ricciardo, but this time around I think it wasn't his fault, but I think he's under pressure, even though Peter Bayer said in a recent interview that he's not under pressure, but you know, I think Daniel Ricciardo is at a loss of where might be at a loss where the speed went is. So anyway, it was business as usual at the front. Max Verstappen won the race, followed by Sergio Perez. So I reckon I'm looking forward to the next race in China in a fortnight's time. And do let me know what you guys think about the race. I'll see you soon for another video. Thank you for all your support. It really means a lot to me. You've been epic in smashing the subscribe button recently. Yes, and I really do appreciate your support, yeah. If you want to support me in a more personal way, then check out the links in the video description. However, keep passionate about Formula 1, and do share it with this video with your friends if you think they might be interested in becoming a member of our awesome community, and you know, because I'm trying to transport the I'm trying to convey the my love of Formula 1 to you guys. So that's what I'm doing. So passionate videos for you guys. Formula 1 is my life, and yes. So, but till next time, goodbye. Cheers for watching once again.